I learned how to write before I got to school. And like, when I was in elementary school, it was like you were a loser for being smart. They would say, oh, you're so smart. That don't mean you're better than me. And I guess that made my mindset go down a little and try to just be average smart, but not too smart.
Okay, the first thing I'm gonna go through is the blue sheet. That's what you're gonna use to evaluate each person's presentation. So I'm gonna read through the directions even though you've seen this before.
Good morning. Dear citizens of the United States, today we lost a brave soul and a kind heart. We lost Dr. Martin Luther King. And today in English we were reenacting the speech one of the Kennedy brothers gave after Martin Luther King died. In this moment of time, I understand a lot of you may feel anger, sadness, and just mixed emotions about this event today. You feel like you need revenge, but think if Dr. King would want that. He spent so many years trying to bring people together and give everybody civil rights.
Okay, I met Angel last year. She was a student in my freshman English class, and I always knew that she had a passion for writing. Her ideas are unique. They're not something that you would normally see in a student. Like even today when she was giving her speech, it was just some of the things that she said that just stood out, that were just different. But one of the areas that I wanted her to work on was like her spelling and grammar are just, they really need to work on. And she doesn't like to be critiqued in that area. And I know she has this big vision of what she wants to do, and often I talk to her and say, well, right now, you have to live in right now. You still want to have that dream, but you want to live in right now.
At first when Ms. Carr gave me criticism, it bugged me a lot. And after a while, I just realized that she was trying to help me.
The major challenge I see now is system-wide. It's just this emphasis on testing. And a lot of the testing has nothing to do with writing at all. And for me, I don't have as much time as I would like to spend on actual writing.
Like we had a class for creative writing once, but they was like, there's no creative writing in like a test, so take the class out. With reading tests, they teach you to go back into the reading passage and just reword what you read. It's no creativity whatsoever. I feel like a lab rat, as many tests as they give us.
You can't always measure whether or not they learn something based on multiple choice. It's how they're able to express, what they actually understand. Talk about what's going on with them, experiences that they've had, doubts, failure, and to listen to other people share those experiences. That's important, and we lose that a lot. My passion is actually writing, and I haven't done a lot of that personally, even myself. And so any student that says that they're doing anything related to writing or expressing themselves, even kids that say that, they write their own raps, I'm just excited about them being able to write and to express themselves in that way.
I'm offended. I'm highly offended. Nobody picked me. I felt that in my heart.
Ready? 2. Parade, parade, rest, attend, hut, and salute. My name is Erwin Johnson, Petty Officer Johnson, Naval Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. Angel, she's a very quiet demeanor about herself. She has a sibling here, well, 2 siblings here in the school. The older sister is kind of like our commander of the program, and she pretty much wants to follow behind her sister, but them are some hard shoes to fill, so. But she means well. Column left, march. Column spots.
I love ROTC because everyone at ROTC is like a family, and we all try to work together. And I like being a leader. It kind of helps with Rebel. Like she has a military bearing because of all the things I learned at ROTC. I wanted to write like a prequel for Rebel, and like she was going to be an ROTC at her school, and that's where like she got the training from to go fight crime in real life.
Left, left, right, right and left.
Rebel was a straight C student, solid C's. Because at first she didn't care, because when she got into high school, she didn't want it to be like middle school. She was a loser. Danny saw Rebel like eating alone at lunch, and she saw somebody go dump their tray on her. They all decided to bully her, and Danny just thought that's some bull crap. And she decided to become friends with Rebel again.
I gotta put together the peace rally next month. I wanna be in a peace rally. Even though sometimes I don't feel it.
You gotta audition.
Peace rally, like everyone be friends rally. Like my fellow Americans.
Yeah, something like that.
Like my fellow Americans. My name is Michaela Bennett. And I am joining the peace rally.
And this is American Idol. That doesn't sound like
America.
something else. But you said someone audition? Rebel should have a before story. Because when I made the short story, it just went straight to them making the plan. But I thought I should tell their high school lives and a little of their personal lives too, so people can understand why. I wanted people to understand her, like who she was, and not just think, oh, she crazy.
No, right. Oh my God.
What? It would have been better if I had a cup, but I ain't gonna.
This is Michaela Bennett. This is my best friend in the whole wide world.
Yes, that's me. And then this is Angel. She's like more of my sister than my best friend. She's like my oldest sister I never had.
Yes, the character Danny I wrote is based off of Michaela.
Really? I didn't know. Ah, did you? I didn't know that.
I was reading The Falling Out Stars at school, and Michaela had the same book in her hand. She was like, what page are you on? And then we just started talking about the book and about what happened, and I kind of spoiled it for her a little bit. That was my fault. But then I made it up because as soon as the movie came out, we went to go see it. You remember where I left off with Rebel? They was running after they did that to Jersey, remember?
When they like robbed the place, and then I remember like the pancakes.
So they got caught because they like left their fingerprints on stuff. So they're trying to like get as much done while they're running.
Let me guess.
As long as they can.
Danny dyes her hair blue. Yes, I know it.
Danny is I don't care type of person. She's Michaela and she's my sister together. Her personality is from Michaela. Her school stuff is from Aaliyah. What do you think I should do with the next? Because right now they're like running. Like they changed their appearance and now they're running again.
And I don't know, like they end up meeting this other group of kids or whatever that are running too, and they all come together and try to.
That's not a bad idea. Like another civil rights group.
Yeah. Like
Michaela's my best friend because we love to read, we love to write, we love to change our hair a lot. And she never tried to change me or who I was. A lot of people like look at me like, why do you read books? You're not smart. Why do you listen to that type of music? That's for white people. And every time I told Michaela like something I like to do, it was just like, me too. And it was like, people always try to change me. And like people always try to change me. Like, let's be friends.
Take me to church. I worship like a dog. If you're trying to relax, I'll tell you my sins so you can sharpen your knife. I forget that is dead. The good God let me.
I was bullied because of the things I wore, the way I spoke, and the things I loved. I was beat up every day for being myself. It got so bad I stopped coming to school and I failed all my classes.
My name is David Holland, and I've been working with Angel on a project called the Aspen Challenge. The challenge that we picked was to bring unlikely allies together in order to create peace in your community.
Keep the goddess on my side.
Angel's been very instrumental in pretty much all the different things that we've been doing when it comes to writing a serenity pledge that people take to not do violence. She's been absolutely fearless when it's come to sharing her stories about being bullied and that kind of stuff.
Let's shout for those who can only whisper. Let's never be the bully because we were bullied. Our families should walk in the park and be safe. Let's relieve the suffering of those who would do violence to themselves. Let's not have to witness the loss of family members in our own yards.
I think she has a really great potential to have her writing affect other people. Again, it's that fearlessness that I think people follow when they read, and the passion. She's going to change people's lives.
People can say a lot of things about Corliss, but the school is actually somewhat accepting to who you are. If you act fake, then they feel some type of way towards you. But if you come into this school and act like yourself, they respect you. Like, writing is fun to me. Writing is not fun to some people, but they still respect me. Some of the reality I try to change is things I see happen to kids every day, like being bullied because of really stupid and simple stuff like the way they dress or the way they talk. I try to stick up for people through my words and my writing. And I want them to read it and feel like we have our own superhero.
My heart is